Good morning from the Spa City as day 2 of championship weekend is coming to you live from Hot Springs. Pulaski Academy and DeQueen are your 4A girls state finalists, and they're set to duke it out here inside Baco's DK Arena. Welcome inside the broadcast position. Josh Bertuccini, Bobby Swafford, thanks for joining today. We have got 4 more championships today. We had 4 yesterday, 4 tomorrow. Let's go see what happened yesterday as the 2A and 3A championship games took place, and it started with a dandy to get us going, the first of 12, as Izard County girls took their first championship home in school history. That was followed up by a defensive slugfest between East Poinsett County and Tuckerman. It's the Warriors who go back-to-back as 2A state champions. Then the nightcap. Corey Sanders hit 7 of 9 from three-point land for Lamar and the Lady Warriors, their first title since 1991. And then Osceola wins their 3rd championship in the last 6 seasons as they outlasted Melbourne last night. As for what's coming up tomorrow and tonight, we've got a lot of more big games coming up, JB.
We sure do, Bobby. Can't wait for the one we're about to get the call here with DeQueen and Pulaski Academy, as you mentioned. But Morrilton and Mills will follow at 1:45. And then later tonight, Greene County Tech versus Farmington. Those Farmington girls, a force to be reckoned with. And Benton versus Maumelle to close it out at 7:45.
It's got lots of action as the teams are hitting the floor here tomorrow. Fayetteville Northside going to get us going in the 6A girls, and then the heavyweight slugfest, Bryant versus Springdale 6A boys, and we wrap up championship weekend at 6 o'clock tomorrow night, the 1A girls and 1A boys. So that's what the schedule is, how we got here, what we're looking ahead to, but now we got to focus on DeQueen and Pulaski Academy. We got a preview of the 4A state championship game coming up next as you're watching the Centennial Bank State Basketball Championships on Arkansas PBS Sports.
This broadcast is underwritten in part by...
Since 1937, the electric cooperatives of Arkansas have been providing power to homes, farms, and businesses across our state. The cooperatives are member-owned and work together to serve Arkansans. The electric cooperatives of Arkansas proudly support high school students and athletics in Arkansas, and hope you enjoy watching the state championship games on Arkansas PBS Sports. Better connected together. The electric cooperatives of Arkansas.
UAMS is a proud supporter of Arkansas PBS Sports. UAMS Health provides orthopedic and sports medicine care across Arkansas, supporting athletes and teams throughout the state. Find out more at UAMShealth.com.
He was an excellent example of the tenacity of Arkansas.
The 9 children who were with you in Little Rock.
The most significant female.
You're just a little kid from wherever.
The straw came through my window.
How do you feel it was worth it?
Thursday, March 20th at 7 p.m.
Family heirloom, estate sale find, or puzzling piece. What fantastic finds have you uncovered? Hi, I'm Laura Stanley, jewelry and watch evaluator for Arkansas Treasures. See what your discovery is worth at the Arkansas Treasure Season 2 Evaluation and Taping Event. Learn how you can donate to get your tickets now at myarpbs.org/Arkansas Treasures.
We are creeping up on tip-off in the 4A Girls State Championship game live here in Hot Springs. And now we got to find out who these 2 teams got here. First, for the visiting team on the scoreboard, Pulaski Academy. They came from the bottom half of the bracket, and they had no problems. They dispatched Blytheville in the first round, rolled over Arkadelphia in the quarterfinals in a game that was close for a couple minutes at least, and they go through Nashville to get to the championship game. A big reason why Pulaski Academy's here is youth and sophomore Greenlee Elmore.
There's no question about it. She's obviously an incredibly talented player with the rebounding as much as the scoring, right? Gets after it, 14 and 7 per game, wears number 23. She's really one of the weapons that makes her team hum. And you move on, you talked about some more of the keys on that note. She is one of those sophomores, as you mentioned, Bobby, who keeps the team calm. They inject them with some of that youthful poise. They're not bothered by the stage, and obviously not too big for the moment, as you saw up there as well.
Pulaski Academy taking on the Queen, and the Lady Leopards did not have much resistance in the state tournament either. They rolled through Pottsville and Clinton in the first and second round. A tight game with Mills at halftime turned into a blowout as they get through the Lady Comets, and that's why the Queen's in the championship game. And Shaylin Lyle is a big reason why the Lady Leopards are playing for a title.
Well, yeah, Bobby, she's just a tremendous player. The senior averaging under 18 points, 5.5 rebounds per game, 4 steals and 4 assists, offense, defense. She does a little bit of everything. And moving that into their keys, they've got to handle that moment just like Pulaski. They need to keep the balance scoring. It can't be all about Shaylin or they're going to get bogged down. So Pulaski's got to absorb some blows, and the Queen obviously has to spread the wealth.
Let's take a look at the starting lineups for these two squads. First for Pulaski Academy, they're going to go with Madison Sanders, Randy Stewart, Sophia Boyd, Greenlee Elmore, and Lindsey Johnston. And the Winrock Automotive starting lineup for the Queen, Landry Ligon, Jessie Lyle, Shaylin Lyle. Obviously their sisters, Ellie Morphew and Emma Chambers. That's your starting 5 for these two teams. The Queen hasn't been to the championship game since 2003. That's their only other appearance in the championship game. They won the title that year. It's third trip to the finals for Pulaski Academy. Still looking for their first ever girls basketball state championship. Haven't been here in 10 years, 2015, the last time the Lady Bruins made it to Hot Springs.
So much on the line, 2 incredibly talented teams to put the records together like we did, Bobby. We're talking about 70 wins and just 1 loss. That is how good these teams are. Neither team plays anybody in the rotation under 5'6" or 7. They were both tall, they rebound well. I'm excited, count me in.
Crowd is electric already as we're getting set for tip here in Hot Springs. The Queen, Pulaski Academy, your 4A girls state championship is getting set, and we are finally going to get underway, and the title's on the line. PA controls the opening tip, wearing the Navy uniforms trimmed out in blue. The Queen wearing the home whites trimmed in gold and black.
Look at that D, side to side. So good at that aggressive zone of theirs.
Woo. Defense shows up there. They try to go elbow to block, and that one's picked off by Shaylin Lyle. First turnover of the game.
Around the post, she got bumped, no call.
We're watching the Queen in the warm-up. They are not afraid to let it fly from deep. Drive in the lane, pull up from Jessie Lyles off the mark. Battle for the rebound, knocked out of bounds. They're going to say last touched by Pulaski Academy.
Yeah, that's a tough call right in front of the ref. 2 players colliding. You got to see it with your eyes real quick or you get it wrong.
Reset of the shot clock, so the Queen's got a fresh 35. Oof. Almost turn it over, but Ellie Morphew able to track it down.
Little bump.
Lyle left open. That's Jessie. Her 3 balls short. A long rebound goes to Pulaski Academy. And Greenlee Elmore's pushing the pace.
Contact both ways early. I like that. Not afraid to let him mix it up a bit.
Well, one thing we saw yesterday, JB, is in the 4 championship games, they really let the teams play.
You have to love that on this stage. Let the players decide it.
Minute into this 4A championship and another turnover. The Queen trying the outlet pass, but nice job to get back defensively to break that up. That's Madison Sanders, the 5'7" senior, deflects that one out of bounds and prevents the easy lay-in.
Such a great defensive play, but put a little too much English on the pass down the floor for her teammate.
There's a good look at Coach Becky Yarbrough, veteran coach in the state of Arkansas, had a lot of success at Star City her first year at Pulaski Academy, and she has certainly turned this program around.
Just a tremendous coach and able to get her teams year after year to play her style. She's built a winner in all kinds of ways.
Still looking for our first points of the contest and a travel.
Slid feet.
Jessie Lyle tried to get going a little too quickly and shuffled the feet. There's Brett Burgess. Also a new coach at the Queen, was a longtime assistant at Nashville, making a return trip to the Queen. He and his 2 stepdaughters, Jessie and Shaylin Lyle, make the move back from Nashville. They played in a couple championships for the Scrapperettes. But now that they step out of line, so turnovers have been a problem. But to finish that thought with Lyle, they played, the Lyle sisters, they played at the Queen from kindergarten all the way through 7th grade, go to Nashville. Now they're back trying to win a championship for the Lady Leopards.
Incredible journey. And Bobby, early stages right now, I think we see both teams very aggressive defensively. The offenses are a little tentative right now.
feeling out process and another turnover. This time it's Lindsey Johnson that picks the pocket. And we turn it over going the other way. Sloppy play here in the opening minutes of the 4A Girls Championship.
It's a good drive. Yeah.
Tough runner there, finally on the board. Emma Chambers, the 5'9" junior, the first points.
Love the hard ride, two dribbles, knock it down from the elbow.
Pressure in the backcourt, and that leads to a foul. It's the first of the contest as well. Here's another look at the runner from Emma Chambers.
Nice touch.
You see it so many times in the state championship games here inside Banco ZK Arena. The first couple minutes, you've got to really lock into the atmosphere, the intensity, and another turnover.
Night.
A great job to jump the passing lane, anticipated there from Shaylin Lyle, and Coach Yarborough wants a timeout.
Got to call it.
4 steals already for this. The Queen team has led to a couple buckets, and the Lady Leopards out to an early 4-0 lead.
Well, right now you're taking some shots early, and obviously we knew both teams played great defense. It just does seem like Pulaski Academy is a little shorter to the punch right now. It's all right. You're only down 1 shot. Feels like more.
Played just a few minutes in this contest, and already 5 turnovers. The clock was running here in a minute. Let's see if they get that corrected. 5 turnovers in the first 2.5 minutes, for Pulaski Academy. And that's what I talked about. You got the sophomores. You got to settle them down. Let them handle this moment.
Yes. Otherwise, you're not going to win the game. You have to take care of the rock, and Yarborough wants the team to start there right now.
So they reset the clock to 5:45. Let it run a little bit long. Here's a good look at some of those turnovers. The D-Queen defense is doing a great job early, and handling that intensity on this stage is often key, and they don't do it right there. Turnover right out of the inbounds.
They get it right back to the corner.
Wide open 3, short. That was Landry Ligon, and Pulaski Academy has it. See if they can get something going on the offensive end. Wide open 3, left side, short. An offensive putback draws the foul. So Pulaski Academy finally gets an offensive set. They're headed to the foul line.
They're forceful there, and that's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to pound it down low, get in the paint, and take higher percentage shots. You saw that time for sure.
That's Greenlee Elmore with the offensive rebound. Now she has a chance for the Lady Bruins' first points of the contest. That one's good.
What a stroke. Net barely moved.
5'9" sophomore. Averaging 14 points, 7 rebounds.
Cash money.
Both 2 for 2. Randy Stewart, also a sophomore for Pulaski Academy, so get used to seeing them playing at the high level.
The dynasty is here. The juggernaut's been built.
They've got their hands full here today.
Seems like now you got the Queen loosening up just a little bit. Got to get some buckets here to the Leopards.
Both teams locking down defensively. Inching towards the 5-minute mark here in the first quarter. 4-2 Lady Leopards trying to add to it. That 3-pointer from the top of the keys off the mark from Lyle. And a whistle and a foul underneath.
See, even that's just settling. That's just too far to shoot it. I'm not sure what was called there.
They're going to get Elizabeth Newberg with the shove. She's a sophomore. Another one for Pulaski Academy. A roster that only has 3 seniors on it.
Another one built for the long haul.
Correction. They're going to say that was on Ellie Morphew. Saw 11 call, but they pointed the other direction. So Pulaski Academy gets a chance to tie the game or maybe even take the lead with a 3. All the way to the rack. Could not get the friendly roll. It's Madison Sanders with the drive.
Transition day.
That one deflected out of bounds by Randy Stewart. It's going to stay on this end.
Pace picking up a bit. You like the defensive awareness there.
That's the best way to handle some pressure defense. Try to beat him down the floor.
Yep.
Here's Jessie Lyle all the way to the rim. Got a little too far underneath. Hit the bottom side of the basket. And PA's got it. Physical play in the backcourt. 3-pointer left wing's too strong. And the Queen's out with the rebound.
A lot going on, but not a lot of shots going down at all.
Another tough runner in the lane won't go. Offensive rebound pulled down by Morphew. D-Queen's back with it. Another 3. That one's off the window. We're inside banking hours. It's Friday afternoon. 7-2 to Queen.
Counts just the same.
A little loose with the basketball. Might have been deflected and out of bounds. Will stay on this end of the floor. Pulaski Academy really struggling to handle the ball pressure. And here's another look at that three.
It was a great kick to the corner. One dribble to the right, and then, yeah, a little English on the kiss off the glass.
That's how you draw it up. Greenlee. Fadeaway jumper is good. Greenlee Elmore.
Good player.
Halfway home here in the first quarter. The next dead ball will be our first timeout of the media variety, as the Queens got a 7-4 lead. Thought about a deep three. Did Ligon. And now we've got a whistle and a foul call.
Fell on top of her.
So that's going to take us to our first media timeout. These two teams still in a feeling out process, turning the basketball over. We'll see which team settles in first as you're watching the Centennial Bank State Basketball Championships on Arkansas PBS Sports.
Sports is so important to this state and the fabric of the state, and I appreciate Arkansas PBS doing all the state title games, and that makes it available for not just the fans in Central Arkansas, South Arkansas, but fans around the entire state. I can only think of the kids in small towns, and this is the biggest moment maybe in their sports careers, and they have that keepsake of having that game on TV to have with them the rest of their lives.
This broadcast is underwritten in part by
Centennial Bank supports communities across Arkansas and is a proud supporter of the Arkansas Activities Association and Arkansas PBS Sports, providing financial services since 1999. Member FDIC. More at my100bank.com.
Support for Arkansas PBS Sports comes from Wendy's. The seasonal menu includes options like the mushroom bacon cheeseburger. Availability may vary by location. 7-4 to Queen up 3 with 3:40 to go in the first quarter. Back to my broadcast partner, Bobby Swafford.
See how these two teams settle in. Defense is owning the first 4 minutes and change in this title game. The pressure from the Queens certainly affecting what Pulaski Academy is wanting to do offensively.
A little trap in the corner.
You get it up top. Just harassment all across the floor.
Frenzied right now.
Shot off the windows too strong, and the Queens out with it. One and done for PA on that trip.
Morphew is cleaning up the glass a little bit now, number 11.
So first look at Lindley Ligon, the 5'2 sophomore for the Queens. She wears number 2. Deep three. That one from Lyles. Short, goes out of bounds. PA's got it.
That one was from the O in OZK Arena on the floor. That's pretty far.
And we watched her in warm-up. She wasn't afraid to go out 28, 30 feet, knocking them down. That one was left short, though. PA gets it in. A little 1-2-1-1 trap look from the Queen. Elmore right down the pipe and missed it. That's perfect transition, fast break offense, and didn't take advantage.
Missed the bunny.
Another three, this time left corner won't go. Pulaski Academy's rebound. Certain teams going to the bench as well. Kate Lindsay in there for the Queen.
Now we got a little flow going. Shots about to start dropping, I think.
Get it to Elmore in the lane. 12-footer rattles out, won't go down. A lot of contact in the backcourt, and they're going to get PA with the shove from behind. That might be a frustration foul there.
It was.
Pulaski Academy's Lindsey Johnston.
Look at this here. Just ran her over. I mean, it happens sometimes. Give me that ball. Give me that ball.
Physical play between these two teams. Still 7-4. The Queens got the lead and the basketball. Wow. Drives a kick. She's pushed on the foul. So that's just going to be the second team foul on Pulaski Academy. The next foul for the Queens actually going to send PA to the line. You got to remember, in high school basketball across the country, the rules have changed. It's like women's college basketball now. You get 5 fouls a quarter, and then you go to the double bonus.
There you go. This place is pretty well turned out now, huh? Got a nice crowd for this game on a Saturday afternoon. Friday afternoon is the case, maybe.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's
JV's living in the future.
Living in the future.
Lyle, tough drive there. A little out of control. Never say she traveled.
She got the feet going a little quick. Pulaski got to flip this into some points here. You know, they're getting stops defensively, but too many threes. Get inside. Get it to Greenlee inside.
Drive coast to coast all the way to the rim. No one stopped the basketball. And Madison Sanders finishes with the left hand.
It was a beautiful left, too, at the last second.
Threes left wide open on the far side and drills it. Kate Lindsay with a triple.
What a shot. Barely saw the rim when she let it go.
Starting to see a little momentum pick up. It's 10-6.
That's a foul.
That one's knocked out of bounds. I'm going to say it's last touch by the Queen.
We got some, Sam Pittman be proud, we got some spring football going on here. Some tackling.
The freshman, Heavenly Picking, checks in for the Queen, number 30, 5'8". That's the future of the Queen. She started to get a little run during the postseason.
Yeah. Good player.
Been moving up from the junior high squad. Turned over.
Errant pass.
Pull up 15-footer. That's short from Ligon. And now PA's quickly pushing it up the front court and a reach in and a foul called in the back court.
You know, you would think the way DeQueen is playing defense, they'd be up by 10 points already. They're up by 4. So, right, they're not making a ton of shots either, Bobby.
If you hear me saying Ligon or Lyle a bunch, that means there's a lot of them. There's Landry and Lindley Ligon for the Queen and Jesse and Shaylin Lyle.
Yep.
What's important about that foul, which happens 50 feet from the basket, is it puts PA at the foul line as DeQueen has now committed 5 fouls.
There you go.
That's the easiest way to get a team going offensively is let them do it from the foul line. First free throw's good.
DeQueen 4 for 13 so far, Bobby, just over 30% from the floor. Pulaski 2 for 8, so 25%. Both teams need to get it out of neutral here.
But the foul shots, 4 of 4 now for PA at the line. So half of their points have come from the charity stripe. The Queen lead cut to 2. Thought this was going to be a tight one throughout. And it has not disappointed so far.
No.
Inside out, Lyle to Lyle for 3. Won't go. Rebound, tip to PA and Madison Sanders again, coast to coast. Finishes in the lane. We're tied. Madison Sanders starting to pick up the pace. The Queen hasn't stopped the basketball.
She's a physical player. Lowers the shoulder. Nobody wants to get in front of that. Woo! Look at that block.
That one knocked out of bounds. We'll keep it on this end. About a 15-second differential between game and shot clock. So the Queen's going to have to just run the offense here. Here's another look at Sanders able to finish in a lane.
Just so physical.
Standing on the logo is Lyle. She drives. Runner in the lane, bounces around, finally goes down. Shaylin Lyle with the deuce.
Soft touch on the move. 12-10.
Bump in the backcourt, and that foul is going to be assessed to Jesse Lyle. And again, PA's headed to the foul line.
Right down the lane, float. Great use of the legs to elevate there. She's going to get in some foul trouble here. She's not careful, though. Number 3.
That is one thing we're going to have to pay attention to for the Queen. That defensive style of play, how tightly the game is going to be called. And now Jesse Lyle has picked up her second personal foul in the last 30 seconds of this opening quarter.
Yep. She needs to take a deep breath, too. She's 0 for 5, and everything's rattling out. You know, sometimes just deep breath, it's coming to you.
So she checks out the final minute of the first quarter. We'll see how long she sits on the bench with those 2 fouls. Free throw's good. 6 of 6 from the foul line is PA, and we're again tied at 12.
So they're doing their work, right? Getting to the charity stripe and knocking them back.
Pulaski Academy showing a little full court pressure. The Queen handles it. They're into the front court.
Wide open.
Wide open 3. Short rebound pulled in by Johnston, and now PA can hold for the final shot.
10 seconds.
Here's Elmore. She drives a lot of contact, no call. And now battle for the loose ball, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. Not going to get his shot off. Pulaski Academy into Queen. a physical contest, and we are just trading blows. Lady Leopards, Lady Bruins tied at 12. Quarter number 2 coming up as you're watching the Centennial Bank State Basketball Championships on Arkansas PBS Sports.
Are you ready for Quiz Bowl 2025? It's the 40th year of the most exciting academic competition in Arkansas, and it is live right here on Arkansas PBS. It's the Arkansas Governor's Academic Competition Quiz Bowl State Championship. Schools from all over the state square off right here in this studio to see who will come out on top. Don't miss a single question. Tune in or stream on the PBS app. Saturday, April 26th, starting at 9 a.m.
This broadcast is underwritten, in part by...
Summerwood Sports Complex in Bryant features 4 courts across 2 gyms, located off Interstate 30, offering space for tournaments, practices, and training. Proud to support the Arkansas Activities Association and Arkansas PBS. More at summerwoodsports.com.
All right,
let's get some trivia.
Let's do it. It's a 4A girls question for y'all at home. Ready? Let's have a little fun with this. Who is the all-time leading rebounder in Arkansas State history? The all-time leading rebounder in Arkansas State history.
There have been some really good
girls
so
basketball
players.
rebounders.
Markeisha Davis from Springdale, playing in the WNBA, immediately comes to mind. Jersey Wolfenbarger, who's now at LSU. There's some good ones on that list.
They're candidates, I'll say that. We'll let you know in just a little bit.
12-12 as we start quarter number 2. Pulaski Academy has started to settle down, but 8 turnovers in that opening quarter. They've only attempted 9 shots. They're 3 of 9 from the floor. The Queen, they're not getting anything going offensively. They're 5 of 17 from the floor, just 29%.
There's Greenlee. Banking it down.
Banks one off the window, and Pulaski Academy is out in front.
Yeah, they didn't sub once in the first quarter, Bobby. We just saw that. That's interesting.
First lead of the game for the Lady Bruins. Here's Shaylin Lyle. She drives. Shot blocked from behind. Gets the own rebound and the putback. Lyle able to stick with it. PA didn't get the rebound, and now we're tied again at 14.
Stick-to-itiveness, right? Stay with it. Corner 3 is there.
Off the mark. Long rebound goes directly to Ellie Morphew. All the way to the bucket, uncontested. The Queen, 4 quick points. They're back in front.
It's a very nice breakaway layup. Totally under control. Didn't let the defender get on.
Sanders again, right down the bucket, but she's rejected. Lindley Ligon.
Let's play some basketball, Bobby. End to end.
Getting up and down the floor.
Much better pace here in the second quarter already.
This is Lindley Ligon, the sophomore. Gives it up to Chambers. Both these teams littered with some young talent.
Yep.
Chambers, a junior, another tough runner in the lane, too strong. Battle for the rebound, finally corralled by Landry Ligon, another junior.
Their crossover.
Landry with the finish off the window. The Queen, 6 straight points. It's need a timeout for Coach Jarbo and Pulaski Academy.
That was tremendous. It's a little shimmy, left, right, down the paint. Get your answer out there, Bobby. You threw Jersey Wolfenbarger at me. That would be incorrect. I heard McQuisha Davis. That would also be incorrect. Shekinna Strickland from Morrilton. Not too far away.
Almost 1,500 rebounds. Yeah. Almost 10 years in the WNBA did Shekinna Strickland play.
That many?
The Lady Devil Dogs played at Tennessee for Pat Summit. She's a great career. Back in the state of Arkansas, coaching basketball.
Does anybody ever touch that record?
Hadn't in a while.
I don't know.
Yeah, hasn't played since 2008.
That's a great question.
Put back
Look at that crossover. That's my right here. Come on, come at me. Right down to the bucket.
These two teams starting to settle in. 8 of 22 shooting now for the Queen. 4 of 12. You see the 10-shot discrepancy already, and that's because of the turnovers. 8 turnovers for PA in that first quarter.
This the Queen Leopard defense is ferocious, pun intended. They're coming at you.
Pulaski Academy hasn't been tested really much all season in 4A competition. Greenlee, that's too strong. Rebound deflected out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by PA. The Lady Bruins took on Nashville in the semifinals and started to pull away. Some live stream announcers caused them to lose their mind, but it's a really good basketball team we're watching in front of us.
All right, here we go. See if we get some offense here.
Wide open in the corner for three.
Morphew
can't get the shot to fall. A one and done on that possession, and now Greenlee Elmore brings it up for PA. Wide open three from the right wing. That's off the mark. Ellie Robkin checks in. Second chance opportunity not there. How about chance number three? No. Elmore battling for the rebound. Three straight attempts at it there for PA. Couldn't get one to fall.
Wide open.
Short jumper. That one rolls off the rim. The pace is starting to pick up, but the shots are just not going down for these two teams.
No. Struggle.
All the way to the rack.
No call.
Tough shot there. Will not fall for Stewart. Now DeQueen's trying to push again. Tough runner in the lane. Jessie Lyle with 2 fouls already. Not afraid of the contact. She finishes in the lane. It's an 8-0 run for the Lady Leopards.
That's her first basket of the game. Great use of the left to get down the floor.
2014, another turnover. Wide open spaces. Landry Ligon making a 10-point spurt. And Pulaski Academy's got to take another timeout.
Starting to get taken to a little bit right now. This pace is not sustainable for Pulaski.
The Queen is just getting up and down the floor. Defense leading to offense. Ligon, the deflection, the steal, and the easy finish.
Oh, so sweet. Obviously, something that needs to come to a stop here for Pulaski to get a hold of itself. Hey, folks, get your live action photos from the game at myarpbs.org/photos. Grab free downloads, have prints made. These are great championship keepsakes. myarpbs.org/photos.
4 of 17 from the floor is Pulaski Academy. 0 of 4 from the three-point line. Their best strength has been the foul line.
When they get there, they're knocking them down. The issue for them, as you said in the first quarter, my broadcast partner, is they can't get the ball across half court sometimes. The press has really gotten under their skin.
Yep. Double-digit turnovers now, or near it. 9 turnovers for PA. That defensive pressure for the Queen just comes at you in waves, and it's not slowing down. Even though you break the pressure and get across the timeline, they're still sending multiple defenders at you. And PA's got to find a way to settle in and get the offense going. 4 turnovers already by Elmore, 4 more for Sanders. 2 guards got to take care of the rock.
So yeah, I mean, look, you're only down 8. That's the positive. That's the silver lining. You haven't made shots yet. So if you're Pulaski, let's beat this press and let's play our game a little bit, you know? What, 4.5 minutes till halftime? Time to get going.
So in the midst of a 10-0 run over the last 2.5 minutes for the Queen, they lead it by 8.
They are just doubling the ball any chance they get, swarming.
Good ball movement here for Pulaski Academy. Elmore 15-footer short, but Johnny on the spot for the offensive rebound and the putback. Stewart's her first bucket of the contest.
They need her to make more of those plays, but that was a great follow, catch in the air, and then soft layup.
The sophomore finishes in the lane, closes the gap to 6. Here's Shaylin Lyle, nice pass down low. Shots blocked, an offensive foul.
And Murphy lowered the shoulder at the end, probably didn't need to.
Tried to initiate the contact there. An offensive foul is called, so it's a turnover and a chance for Pulaski Academy to get back into it as we're inching towards the halfway mark of this second quarter.
Yeah, well, I mean, the bucket there by Stewart shows you she's got the size on the inside. You just got to be able to get it there.
Kaylin Klitz, number 20, 6'2" sophomore for the Queen, checks in. The first look at her. She's wearing actually 00, so that's my mistake. Azula Ponce. They hit the media timeout. The Queen, they lead it 22-16. Pulaski Academy still looking for some answers to the pressure so they can get it done in the Final 4 coming up.
This month on Arkansas PBS.
My mom raised me in Cambodia, and I raised Ashley here, so everything is different.
She's not patient enough. Sometimes they're too rushed.
They built the ships that fought at Guadalcanal. They riveted the wings on the planes that bombed Germany.
Agricultural machinery giants battled for the hearts, minds, and fields of farmers.
Only on Arkansas PBS.
This broadcast is underwritten, in part by
Everett Buick GMC provides vehicles to Arkansas families and supports local organizations. Community involvement has been part of our story for generations. Proud to support the Arkansas Activities Association and Arkansas PBS Sports. More at everettbgmc.com.
Arkansas PBS Student All-Star of the game is Jordan Youngblood from Heber Springs. Senior forward's got a 4.0 GPA. Future plans to attend ASU Newport, play softball, and she's going to major in exercise science. So congratulations to Jordan Youngblood, both success on the field and in the classroom. 4A girls Arkansas PBS Student All-Star.
All right, critical final 3:45 here in the first half for both teams, especially Pulaski, Bobby, only down by 6. It's 0-0, knocking it down.
Mid-range jumper.
Here's your
Azaleni Ponce hits the bucket. And a travel, try to get going a little too fast at PA.
She knocked that 18-footer down. That was her first touch of the day. Money.
5'10" junior is Ponce.
Lead is 8.
Here's Chambers, gives it up to Jessie Lyle. She's playing with 2 fouls. Chambers all the way to the bucket, and she draws a foul headed to the stripe.
Greenlee grabbed her. She was getting past her. A lot of very athletic players in both teams. I see a lot of college basketball players out here. Don't you?
No doubt. Kind of what you expect from two teams who have combined to go 70-1.
Like you said, yeah.
Wow. First free throw is good.
They don't know how to lose.
These are the first free throw attempts of the contest for the Queen. You see the run that they're on right now. That's over the last 4 minutes. Second free throw is also good.
10-point game.
The Queen starting to flex the muscles a little bit. Defense giving PA all kinds of problems, led to easy buckets. Elmore dishes it to the corner. Back to her.
Greenlee.
Too strong there. Another offensive rebound. 18-footer's good. Randy Stewart knocks down the long range.
That's a nice shot, right in rhythm. Just 1 foot across the three-point line.
It's a big shot there. Maybe that's the shot that breaks the cylinder, if you will. Take the lid off the basket.
Open it up, yeah.
Deep three.
No.
That one's off the mark. That one's from 35 feet.
She was dreaming on that one. Shake and bake.
Wow, all the way. Nice pass underneath. Ponce pushes the lead back to 10. A lot of contact right in front of us, and they're going to get Shaylin Lyle with a block.
Ponce on that play there. Look at the drive and the dish. We could get that again. What a job by the replay guys. Look at the pass and then gotcha. Could have called a little slap in the wrist, but no need. 10-point game again, Bobby. Here we go.
2.5 to play here in the first half. Nice
good
cross-court pass there. Can't finish in the lane, though. Put back, no. Third opportunity. Off the window, no. Cannot get the shot to fall. PA had 3 point-blank opportunities, but they are headed to the foul line as Stewart was hit on the arm.
Yeah, you got to make those shots when you're that close to the basket. There's really nothing else to say.
First free throw rolls off. That's the first missed attempt from the stripe. And those are the type of possessions that make you pull your head out if you're a PA fan. You got 3 shots right in the lane, and none of them go down.
That, until then they hadn't missed a free throw, but only shooting 20% from the floor. That's not going to do it.
6 of 23 from.
Woo. Okay, 25% from the floor. Something like that.
Either way.
Either way, not so good. Here we go. Time for a run here.
Here's Lyle. She's got it out near the half-court line. Goes to work. Nasty crossover. The pull-up jumper is short, though. And Sanders with the rebound. Try to go diagonal pass there. That one too tall. Johnston couldn't elevate to go get it. Another turnover. 12th turnover of the game by Pulaski Academy.
Yeah, that's going to do them in. They just seem rattled. And even when DeQueen backs off a little and does it half-court style, still rattles them.
It's going to be able to take care of the basketball for PA. It's just costing them too many possessions.
Another one. Careful. Oh, so that was an opportunity there maybe for
going to roll out of bounds. They're going to say last touched by PA. They had some diving bodies in the backcourt.
I like the hustle, though.
See the pressure. Already taking some valuable time off the shot clock here. It's already down to 15.
Yep.
Shot clock has not been a factor at all on either side today. 5 to shoot for Lyle. Gives it up. Chambers has got it. 3 to shoot. Behind the back goes baseline, out of space, and that's a shot clock violation. Might have spoke that one into existence as PA's defense grinds it out for 35.
That was outstanding, Pete. That was probably their best defensive stand so far. Now get a couple buckets, right?
Did a great job of cutting off the baseline there. Chambers had nowhere to go.
Go. The hoop.
Stewart gives it up to Elmore. They're working around. Minute to play here in the first half. Try to get it back to Sanders. A lot of contact there. No call. We play on. Now just working it around. Nothing coming easy for Pulaski Academy. Sanders drives the lane, loses the handle of it. Jesse Lyle corrals it. 11-second differential between the game and shot clock.
See if they want to hold or nope, they're going to attack here.
That one deflected, almost created a turnover and a bump and a foul called against PA. Just the second of the quarter, though, on the Lady Bruins. But what that is going to do is reset the shot clock and allow the Queen to hold for the final possession if they choose to do so.
Been a physical half. I really wonder what conversations will be going on in the different locker rooms at halftime. Big final 30 seconds here, Bobby.
Not really the style to waste a lot of time, but we'll see if the Queen wants to hold for that final possession and try to take a double-digit lead into the break. They get it in. Shaylin Lyle, she's got it up near the half-court circle. They go to work. This is Jesse Lyle. Right inside the Chambers, not wasting any time. Off the window's good. 11-point lead, largest of the contest.
Chambers is playing nicely for him.
PA's got 14 to work.
Get a bucket before the half here.
Elmore, 15-footers, too strong. Battle for the rebound, pulled down. Offensive for Johnston, and she's headed to the stripe.
She took a hard ball. Give her a call.
So 3.3 seconds left here in the first half. And Lindsey Johnston, the 5'8 senior, got a chance to make this a single-digit contest.
Free throws the only thing keeping Pulaski in it. They're up 6-2 on free throws made so far. They need to make both of these.
That one's too strong.
The announcer jinx is real. What awesome energy in here every time I'm in here, Bob. I just love it. It's tangible.
Second free throw from Johnston. It's good. Nothing but net there. So it's a 10-point game, 3.3 to play. Lyle's got it from the half court. Good if it goes. That moves into the student section. And that's going to do it for the first 16 minutes of play as the Queen, the Lady Leopards, looking to knock off undefeated Pulaski Academy. They've got a 10-point lead. We're going to step aside. Halftime show's coming your way as you're watching the Centennial Bank State Basketball Championships on Arkansas PBS Sports.
Since 1937, the electric cooperatives of Arkansas have been providing power to homes, farms, and businesses across our state. The cooperatives are member-owned and work together to serve Arkansans. The electric cooperatives of Arkansas proudly support high school students and athletics in Arkansas and hope you enjoy watching the state championship games on Arkansas PBS Sports. Better connected together. The electric cooperatives of Arkansas.
Hey everybody, Steve Sullivan here along with Christina Munoz. It's halftime at Bank OZK Arena in Hot Springs, but don't go anywhere because we've got a lot in store for you. In the early 1990s, a remarkable chapter in Arkansas basketball history was about to unfold at Arkansas Tech University. Under the leadership of Coach Joe Foley, the Golden Suns weren't just chasing victories, they were building a program that would inspire generations. This is the story of back-to-back national championships that did more than fill trophy cases. It created a legacy of excellence that continues to shape Arkansas basketball today.
We had great team chemistry. He was a great coach, and
we won back-to-back national championships.
They were really successful before we got there.
Jim Yeager, I think, pretty well started the program, and Jim Dickerson took over after him. So it was a very successful program when I got to take over.
There was an assumption, a false assumption, that women couldn't do what the men were doing. Their first experience at playing full-court basketball was when they came to college. But when Coach Foley came, he really put the misconception aside.
Especially this team wanted to do something nobody thought they could do, and nobody expected them to do except themselves.
When it came to recruiting, he was very honest, frank about what his expectations were going to be.
You know, everybody wants to win, but not everybody wants to prepare to win. And this team understood the preparation, how hard it was.
He was very detail-oriented in his motion offense. We would rep the same drills over and over and over.
When you believe in something, you got to really give yourself to it. And those kids were disciplined to get better each day. As a coach, I had to get better each day. And it all kind of accumulated at the end, and they ended up being an unbelievable basketball team.
Things just kind of flowed kind of easily that year.
And I kind of sat there after it was over when the final horn sounded. We won by 15 or 16. And I thought, is this all there is to it? Because, I mean, we just blew everybody out.
They were tenacious, aggressive, and they were mentally challenging to play against. And by the end of the game, they had won the game not only physically but mentally.
The practices were actually tougher than the games.
That's what separated us from a lot of teams is the preparation.
We just screened, read screens, passed, cut. That's just the motion offense. We had a target on our back. We were all returning, and we knew that. So it was way more difficult. He did not call a timeout. He told us he trusted us. Hey, you know how to play basketball, just go make a play. We've worked on this.
The defense kind of spread because they knew that she was going to deliver the ball to one of those. And all of a sudden she sees, okay, she's got great awareness. So she sees, well, they're all covered, and she drove by.
They made a great pass, and there was nobody guarding me. It was kind of lucky. It wasn't like it was a tough shot.
And laid in a layup as the shot clock went off, and we went up by 1.
I was just blessed to be able to make it. Have been successful. They were on a state finals team last year.
We're all close and know each other really well. It's just a good bond, and I think it helps us during the game sometimes. She's very strict sometimes, but that just makes us better. With our team last year, we got to a very high position, where nobody else was.
Instead of hammering them to do something, you've got to encourage them to believe in themselves.
Gets her point across. I like the way she coaches because she knows what's best for us. And
I learned why he did what he did. He pushed us to be the best we could be, to get outside of our own comfort zone.
If you set your expectations high, you're going to get up there pretty good.
Winning is not the ultimate.
That it wasn't about the X's and O's, it was about the people.
You know, we don't just teach them basketball, we teach them life skills. I just want them to be good people. These kids need to know all the time that I love them, that I'll do anything for them. But once we cross those lines, there's going to be a high expectation and a high standard that I'm going to expect them to play, and I'm going to be on them. But when I walk off the court, I'm going to hug them, tell them I love them, and we're going to move on to the next day.
Putting the pieces together each year, trying to figure out the best way for that team to play, the best way to help those kids become a great team. That's the joy.
Winning's great, but ultimately the relationships you have with these kids when they go off.
I would tell players all the time, you make me a better coach. And they'd look at me and say, why? And I'd say, because I don't want to let you down. And you didn't want to fail them. And when you had great players that gave you everything, you can't quit on them. You got to go. You got to figure it out.
From those unforgettable championship seasons in 1992 and 93, the Golden Suns' impact resonates far beyond the court. Through coaches like Karen Pinion McNabb, the spirit of excellence and determination that Joe Foley instilled lives on in gyms across Arkansas. Here at Arkansas PBS, we celebrate these champions who showed us that true greatness isn't just about winning titles, but passing the torch to future generations. Now let's toss it over to Christina. She's going to introduce you to some very talented athletes. Christina.
That's right. Thanks, Steve. Earlier in the season, we reached out to schools all over the state looking for athletes who not only excel on the court, but in the classroom too. Here's the Arkansas PBS Student All-Stars class of 2025. We start off with the 1A girls. That is Isla Holzman with the Sacred Heart Knights. Isla has a 4.0 GPA and plans to go to the University of Arkansas and study biology. For 1A boys, we have Jonah Walker, a senior center from Marked Tree. Jonah wants to go to college to pursue a career in the medical field. He likes playing football and hanging out with his brother in his spare time. Next up, we have Hayden Matheny representing 2A girls. She plays for the Lady Greyhounds of Sloan Hendricks High. Hayden has a 4.0 GPA and wants to attend Arkansas State University to pursue a degree in radiation therapy. For the boys in 2A, we've got Amari Neal. Amari has a GPA of 3.6 and wants to be a pediatric dentist. Hunting, fishing, and spending time with family are some of the ways he spends his spare time. The Bergman Lady Panthers' Brinley Collins is the 3A girls Arkansas PBS Student All-Star. Brinley wants to further her basketball and academic career. She has a 4.0 GPA. On the boys' side in 3A, we have Rylan Robbins representing the Flippin High School Bobcats. Rylan wants to pursue college basketball and major in education. Basketball, fishing, baseball, and video games are how he likes to spend his spare time. Halfway through and on to the 4A girls, that's Jordan Youngblood with the Heber Springs Panthers. Jordan plans to attend ASU Newport to play softball and major in exercise science. She enjoys anything active and shopping. Riley Jones with the Eastham Mets represents the 4A boys. Riley has a 3.75 GPA and wants to become a basketball coach. He likes video games, hanging out with friends, working out, and trying new food. The 5A girls are well represented by JC Edrington of the Greene County Tech Golden Eagles. JC wants to attend Arkansas State and become a physical therapist. She has a 4.17 GPA and enjoys being with family and friends and loves everything about the lake. The 5A boys, well, that is Elias Zapian with the Russellville Cyclones. Elias wants to attend UCA and become a gastroenterologist. He enjoys hanging out with friends and family and playing basketball. Rounding out the classifications are your 6A Student All-Stars. For the girls, that is McKinley Campbell with the Harbor Lady Wildcats. McKinley is interested in becoming a veterinarian or possibly a psychologist. She has a 4.1 GPA and likes to cook, shop, and hang out with friends. And finally, for the 6A boys, we have Kellen Robinson with the Bryant Hornets. Kellen plans to play basketball at UALR. He has a 3.75 GPA and enjoys playing basketball and working out. Congratulations and keep up the good work. All right, Steve, it is about that time.
All right. Yes, it is, Christina. Let's get back to the Bank OZK Arena for the second half.
That's right, here on the home of the high school basketball state finals, Arkansas PBS.
First half stats as we're getting ready for the second half here. You can see the field goal percentage for Pulaski Academy is 25%. They've turned it over 12 times. That was the story of the first half, Josh.
I mean, it was way too many turnovers, and obviously you do that, you're going to hurt your opportunities to get out and score.
Yep, so we're ready here in quarter number 3 as the Queen leads Pulaski Academy 30-20. And the inbound coming right in front of our position. And we are underway. The final 16 minutes going to decide this 4A girls state championship game. He's Josh Bertuccini. I'm Bobby Swafford. Thanks for spending your Friday afternoon with us here on Arkansas PBS.
Shaylin Lee, 9 points to lead the Leopards and 8 points out of Greenlee Elmore to top the Bruins.
Wide open three won't fall for Chambers. Pulaski Academy controls the rebound.
Double team, be careful.
Going to be a whistle and a foul called. So just 23 seconds into the half. Another foul called on the Queen. More than 75 feet away from the basket, but that's what the pressure does. They're not afraid to turn it up.
Yep. Getting after it. And don't look like they plan on letting up anytime soon. There's more press.
It's the old adage, can't use what brought you. Three-pointer right wing. Greenlee Elmore gets the Pulaski Academy crowd into it.
First player into double figures. She's got 11.
Deflected out of bounds. Josh Neighbors from 103.7 The Buzz can't make the play. He goes into the front row.
30-23. Here's PA knocking on the door a little bit.
The Queen. Can't use the word methodical, almost eccentric in the offense as quickly as they run. That's another three in the corner. That's too strong. They got a tie possession on the rebound. It's going to go over to the Lady Bruins.
Morphew is in on all those rebounds. I feel like she has 5 so far. Good rebounder.
Coach Becky Yarborough thought maybe a wardrobe change was going to turn things around. She's lost the custom jacket and she's gone to the quarter zip. Sometimes you got to change the juju, if you will.
Yeah. Let it breathe a little bit.
Been there, done that.
All right, 7-point game. Here comes PA. Greenlee, baby. Nope. Little skerfuffle down low. B-swap and a floater. Again, no good. They can't get him to go. Landry Ligon on the rebound. Here she comes.
The Queen loses the handle of it. Ligon might have got hit in the eye.
Yeah.
Now we got a fast break opportunity. A little out of control, offensive foul.
Probably was. Madison Sanders getting a little out of sorts.
Tried the spin move in the lane. She's been so dynamic getting to the basket, but a great job defensively by Jessie Lau to shuffle the puppies, moving them over in front, get the feet there.
It was. Shuffling the puppies. I love it. Wild pass.
Pulaski Academy's now in the front court, a lot of contact. They're going to get Shaylin Lau with the personal foul.
I feel like PA's got their first real energy in a while here, dictating the pace of play.
So Lau's going to check out with her 4th personal foul. So she picks up her 4th with 6:23 left in the 3rd quarter. And she's going to have to sit on the bench for a while. Inside out, PA deep 3, that's too strong. Good look at it though for the Lady Bruins. They're turning up the pressure now in the backcourt. The Queen crowd wants a foul call, not getting it.
Nice pass.
Shot rejected. Gets the own rebound though, does Morphew. PA has come out of this second half and turned up the defensive pressure. Battle for the loose ball and a whistle. Going to be a foul call. We're going to see which direction it goes. I think they're going to get Chambers. They do indeed on the Queen. And the fans clad in black and gold do not care for it.
Feeling loud there. Yeah, she tackled him. It's a foul on Youngwood.
So 30-23. The Queen still has the lead, but PA showing some life here in the 3rd quarter.
Starting to pass better.
The Queen has not scored yet in this half. Working around the perimeter. Tough pass there and taken away. Tried to thread the needle, didn't work. The Queen, though, that one passed right off a foot. Another turnover going the other way.
Landry Ligon tried to get it to her sister Lindley and threw it right off the side of her shoe.
The Queen looked to handle the pressure and the momentum early, but here in the opening minutes of the 3rd quarter, they're struggling. They have not scored here in the second half. They've turned the ball over a couple times. They've already got 10 turnovers in the contest. PA, there's 14 of those.
Game is tightening for sure. To the hoop.
All the way, left hand off the window's good. Randy Stewart, the sophomore, and it's a 5-point contest.
It's exactly what the doctor ordered. Go right at the basket, go up strong. Here comes PA.
The Queen led by as much as 11, led by 10 at the half. That pass deflected out of bounds behind the basket. That's why the stoppage of play.
See there on the Stewart take. Look at her lower that shoulder. All left, baby.
The Queen's going to take a 30-second timeout, rally the troops. Gotta love the start to this second half for Pulaski Academy to get back into it.
I mean, absolutely. First half, you felt a little deflated by the time you got close to halftime. And you come out in the second half, you mentioned the coach changing the wardrobe, looking for a little more energy. And they've been running on defense, passing the ball a lot more crisply, and now finally finishing at the basket. We look up, Bobby. This feels like a pretty even game right now, 5-point game.
We thought this was going to be a nip and tuck contest all throughout. The Queen 34-1, Pulaski Academy 36-0, 70-1. I'm not a math major, but my sources tell me that's good.
That's good. That's real good. And teams that are that good are not very comfortable losing. They don't really know how to lose. So you're seeing PA right now resort to its nature. We don't go down without a fight.
What a great crowd we have here for a Friday afternoon. The Queen emptied the city.
Yeah, they did. It's packed
Pulaski
out.
Academy got a nice student section behind the bucket. Lyle, the runner in the lane, and count it. Lyle gets the contact and the buckets. Jesse Lyle gets the runner to go.
Nice. Little bump on the hip as she went up with it.
She struggled from the floor up to that point. Now just 2 of 8. She's got 4 points, but maybe that's the spark that'll get her going.
Yeah, she came out with so much energy in the first few minutes.
They're going to need her to perform as sister Shaylin is on the bench with 4 personal fouls.
Wow. Back to 8. Chelsea
Elmore off the window. Brinley Elmore.
Back to 6. That's good for PA, though. Elmore's found her groove a little bit.
Chambers has it, right wing, back to Lyle, step back, deep 3, that's too strong. Long rebound, though, pulled in by Morphew. Another chance at it for the Queen. 3 in the corner, that's also off the mark. The long game just has not been there for the Leopards tonight. 2 of 15 from distance.
Wow. Coach is into it. You can feel it.
2 of 15 from the 3-point line is the Queen. 1 of 6 on the other side for Pulaski Academy.
Long balls have struggled to go down here. There's been room in the paint, though. There's been room in the paint.
Both these teams shooting less than 40%. Gonna change that right here.
Can't make
that 3-pointer in and out from Ellie Robkin.
Oh, she stole it away on the rebound. And there it is.
Under 4 minutes to play. Next dead ball is going to get us a timeout. Whew. Chambers all the way into the lane. That's too strong, but she's fouled. Going to head to the stripe after we pay some bills. These two teams back and forth. 33-27 to Queen. Pulaski Academy stick and stay. We have got a good one brewing here in Hot Springs.
This broadcast is underwritten in part by...
For over 70 years, Farm Bureau Insurance has offered coverage for automobiles, homes, farms, and lives across Arkansas. Proud to support the Arkansas Activities Association. More at afbic.com.
To reset and catch our breath. The first half was all about the defense for the Queen. Turnover after turnover they forced and led to easy buckets going the other way as the Lyle sisters and Shaylin, more importantly, went to work. But the second half has been a little bit of a different story. Defense has turned up for Pulaski Academy, created some turnovers. Sanders with the runner in the lane. And then all of a sudden, we've got a 6-point contest with 3:44 left here in the third.
Yeah, much better ball game here in the third quarter. PA took some shots early, but seems like it's found its legs. And they're now attacking the press a lot better with the dribble and the passing. And look, it's a 6-point game, so this one is right where we thought it would be going in.
Chambers at the foul line for the Queen. She's 2 of 2 from the stripe. Knocks that one down.
She's a good player.
That's 7 points.
Nice handle.
The question is, where does that production come with Shaylin Lyle on the bench with that foul trouble? We talked about Shaylin at the top of the broadcast, averages 17 points per game, but Jesse Lyle, 13.5 points. Landry Ligon, who's been quiet today, averages more than 12. Chambers also averages 12, so pretty balanced throughout the season. Elmore, she's starting to get the offense going. She averages 14, and now she's got 15 today here for Pulaski Academy.
Yeah, she's their leading scorer. She's also got 7 rebounds to go with it. Needs to keep making those mid-range shots to keep her team in it. Oh, come on.
Deep three from the logo.
No way.
Whew. Well, you spend all those hours in the gym, but
I don't think they're practicing from there. Hopefully not.
Got the offensive rebound, though. Here's Chambers. Kick to the corner. Open threes. Got it. Landry Ligon, just mentioned her. She's been a little quiet, but she's got 7 and, more importantly, buries the triple.
She was right hidden in that deep corner. Tough to get that shot off, let alone defend it.
PA drive to the lane, a little out of control. Gets the bucket and one.
Give it to her.
Randy Stewart, the sophomore, gets all the way to the rim. The defender doesn't give the ground. You think maybe if she hits the floor, maybe you get the charge call. Instead, she gives ground. Chance for a three-point play. That is a big response for Pulaski Academy after the 3 from Ligon.
And she did a nice job, Bobby, after she drew the contact with the left. She kind of pulled up a little to not help the girl fall over. That got the free throw that she made as well.
3-point play there. 9 of 11 from the foul line is Pulaski Academy. Now they're keeping them in it. Back to a 6-point contest. 2.5 to play. Chambers
Wide
a deep
open.
3. That doesn't go. And PA's got the basketball across the timeline. 2.5 to play here in quarter number 3 to turn it over. 2-on-1 opportunity. Ligon pull up 15-footers too strong. And the rebound goes directly to Stewart. Now she's pushing the tempo.
All the way, Stewart. All the way.
A little Euro step. And got a block call.
Because of your aforementioned Euro step, she forced the defender to lean a little. That was the right call. That was the right. The fans don't like it. That was the right call.
And the fans aren't going to like it if it goes against them either way.
Exactly.
That was going to make 50% of this arena unhappy.
Exactly. Well said.
Either way, Randy Stewart to the foul line. That one's short, though.
And they come.
Now pay attention, the last 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Pulaski Academy is going to be in the bonus. All right, rolls around, goes down. So back to a 5-point contest. PA in the bonus. They're going to shoot 2 for the remainder of the quarter. There's 3 fouls on Pulaski Academy, and Coach Burgess wants a timeout for the Queen. Didn't like the look there.
He's not happy.
A little animated on the sideline.
This is turned into a little bit of a street fight here in the third quarter. A little ragged at times, a little pushy. The girls have kept it cool, don't get me wrong. The players have been great, but you can tell by the intensity on the coaches' faces. They want to tab.
No doubt about it. You can tell these two teams are well coached, but sometimes the atmosphere makes you want to push the tempo a little more, get outside your game, and that's where you're seeing the turnovers, to combine 26 between these two teams. But a lot of that was early on. Pulaski Academy has definitely settled down. 10 of their 16 turnovers came in the first quarter, first 9 minutes or so. They've played really well coming out of the break. Trailed by as much as 11, they've cut it to 5.
But they've had a really good third quarter. Got to finish it strong here. Put it into the fourth.
Chambers running the point for the Queen. Gets to the foul line. Turnaround 15-footers off the mark. The freshman, Heavenly Picking, gets the rebound, but she's tied up. And possession arrow is going to keep it with the Lady Leopards.
And who else was Greenlee coming over to get her hands on it? She just keeps going.
Trying to get it in, they do. Here's Jessie Lyle.
Good pass.
Trying to get it down low, they turn it over. So Pulaski Academy forces another miscue. Woo! Stewart, a little out of control there, and deflected out of bounds. We'll keep it on this end.
Those Picking knocked it away from her. She went down the lane, but they're having a lot more success when they go all the way to the basket like that.
They only attempted 7 3-pointers in this contest as PA. They're a team that likes to get downhill and get to the rim.
Just saw that number.
Tough shot there. Greenlee Elmore starting to feel it. 17 points.
Shoot a little
for the sophomore.
Nice shot.
It's a great inbounds play. She high points it on the inbound right in the middle of the lane.
That's the right word, high points it.
She misses the steal opportunity. The first really extended look at Kate Lindsay. And now we got a whistle and a foul called. Johnston tried to jump the passing lane, commits the personal foul.
Yeah, I really do like how you call it the high point release, right? You get it on the inbounds, you keep it there, and you never bring it back down again. Look at how she does that.
It's a great job of keeping the ball high so that you don't bring it down to the defender where it could be deflected.
Nailed it. 3-point game on one possession game.
This third quarter has been all Pulaski Academy.
It really has been. The Queen looks a little gassed. He throws the ball to us.
That one's coming over to us. We can't make the play. But a turnover. The Queen gives it right back. Turnover number 12 on the Lady Leopards. And PA could potentially tie this contest.
Yeah.
(15-8's the scoring advantage here in the third quarter for the Lady Bruins. Chance to tie in the corner. That one's short. Nice job to go up and get the rebound by Ellie Morphew. She brings it across the timeline herself. And now we've got 45 to play. Wide open three-pointer from Liggins. Too strong. The long rebound going to go out of bounds to Pulaski Academy. 2.5-second differential between the game and shot clock. So PA could essentially hold for the final possession if they choose to do so. But we've only had one possession I can remember in this game that the shot clock really remotely affected either one of these teams.
I was going to say, I don't know if we've had one go off yet. It's been close. Yeah, they're just attacking the pressure. It's the only way to do it. All the way. Yeah.
All the way to the rim. Nobody stops Randy Stewart. And it's a 1-point game with 20 to play.
What a bucket. Kind of have to hold for the last shot now.
Chambers picks up her dribble and almost has that pass stolen all the way to the rim. Up and under, no good. Chambers with the rebound. Second chance.
Big bucket.
And one.
Huge play, Bobby.
Emma Chambers gets the offensive putback in a huge basket for the Queen in the final 10 seconds of the third.
And they had to have it too. Ball was on the floor. PA could have come down and taken the lead there. She grabbed it back and gets the three-point play.
Three-point play makes it a two-possession game. 8.1 seconds left here in the quarter. So PA's got to go the full 94 feet. They got to do it in a hurry. They get it into Elmore. Elmore all the way to the rim. Left hand finish is good. Greenlee Elmore coast to coast. And it's a 2-point game headed to the fourth.
That was a phenomenal finish to the third quarter. Both teams.
The Queen 41, Pulaski Academy 39. The final 8 minutes going to decide this one. Stick around. You're watching the Centennial Bank Big Basketball Championship on Arkansas PBS Sports.
This month on Arkansas PBS.
Father Brown thinks the wrong man is arrested.
In case you've forgotten, I'm the detective round here.
And he needs help to read the victim's lewd novel for clues.
Father, is this really necessary?
A woman is murdered.
8 or more blows, shattered the skull.
And the weapon used was unusual.
The spider could have been deliberately placed in Constance's shoe.
Only on Arkansas PBS.
This broadcast is underwritten in part by
Centennial Bank supports communities across Arkansas and is a proud supporter of the Arkansas Activities Association and Arkansas PBS Sports, providing financial services since 1999. Member FDIC. More at my100bank.com.
I want to remind you folks, Arkansas PBS is the home for high school sports. And if you love seeing these high school sports championships live and also on demand, please consider making a gift to Arkansas PBS today. 41-39 to Queen over Pulaski. Back to my broadcast partner, Bobby Swafford, for the start of the fourth quarter.
He's JB. Josh Bertuccini. PA had a chance to tie one time, 2 time, doesn't get it to go. Greenlee in the corner, also can't get it. Shot number 4, the possession, no good. A frantic rally for the loose ball. We got a tie possession. Arrow points to the Queen.
Turned into a rugby scrum at the end. Multiple shots at the bucket. PA on the verge of tying it, just couldn't quite get it. Oh, when the last time we were tied in this game was probably 12-12. Been a while. Great. So Queen up by 2, and there's Morphew sneaking in for an easy layup off the dish by number 3, Jesse Lyle.
Big bucket for DeQueen there, leads back to 4.
Every possession matters now, 3 ball.
It's a good look, though, from Randy Stewart. Battle for the loose ball rebound, got a whistle. Going to be a foul call to the backcourt.
Both fan sections loud and exuberant. Done a good job setting the atmosphere. Game has been physical, but not chippy. I haven't seen it as being particularly chippy, which is good to see.
So Shaylin Lyle back on the floor for DeQueen. She's got 4 personal fouls. She sat the last 6.5 minutes of the third quarter with those 4 fouls. So she's back on the floor. She's got the basketball. And he's thrown out of bounds. Chambers tried to thread the one needle down the sideline and just threw it into the bench.
Just careless mistake there.
4-point contest. Right in the lane. Off. Nope. The back iron, no good. Lyle's got it out. Now all of a sudden a 3-on-0 opportunity after the blow by.
Oh, baby.
Nice finish. Shaylin Lyle comes off the bench and adds a spark.
Explosive down the paint there. Back to a 6-point game, Bobby.
PA had 4 opportunities to tie it in the lane. And now it's been 4 quick points.
That wasn't
from DeQueen. Offensive rebound and a putback. Johnston finishes in the lane.
Nice play. Track that one down.
45-41. Almost a steal there by Johnston. She's doing work on both ends of the floor.
Trying to keep her team in it, right? Man, almost got both hands on it.
As you might expect, most of the stats pretty even. 3-pointer. It's too strong from Chambers. And a rebound pulled in by Greenlee Elmore, who's having a heck of a game. Elmore, 19 points, 8 rebounds. Creeping up on a double-double.
There you go.
Deflected pass. He's swinging around. 15-footers, good. Ellie Robkin gets in the scoring action.
Big bucket. Too far.
Logo 3. Are you kidding me? Jesse Lyle.
30-footer. Crazy.
Unreal.
Crazy.
You put those logos on the floor because you think they're not in play. Drive to the bucket. We are going back and forth. Elmore with the left.
We're having some fun now. We are having some fun now.
Got to close out. They're thinking about it again from the logo. No good. That one's short. That was a heat check.
Yep.
Try to give and go there, right to the rack. Nice pass down low. Finish off the window. It's a 1-point game. PA takes a timeout.
This is fun. Both teams have found their groove.
These two teams are just trading runs, trading buckets. Robkin with the jumper and the finish down low. And look at this 3, JB. Unreal.
So, Steph Curry is envious of that shot. Wow.
This place is electric. It's starting to fill up. The Morrilton and Mills crowd starting to get in this game as well. They're coming up next in the 4A Boys Championship. This is the type of atmosphere you want to play in.
You made it a point to tell me before the game. 30 feet right to the logo.
Yeah. So if you look at the logos on the floor, Texarkana lines up with the 28-foot line. And anything past that is just unconscionable. Make it upwards when you're shooting it from that far out.
Unreal. 4 for 22 for DeQueen from 3.
That one was big. That one electrified this crowd.
Yep.
Bumping some Juvenile from the late 90s.
Yep.
We are into it here in Hot Springs inside Banco ZK Arena.
We are.
5:11 to play. 48-47. DeQueen has been in control for most of this contest dating back to mid-second quarter. They led by 11. Pulaski Academy's only lead came at 14-12. Ever since then, DeQueen's been in the lead, but I can say they're far from anything in control as Pulaski Academy has really played well in this second half. Another deep 3. They got a hand on that shot.
You can't keep taking it.
Yeah, that shot was partially blocked, though. The Sophia Boyd got a hand on it, and they tried to beat the Leopards down the floor and threw it away.
I'm wondering at what point Bird's just going to tell her to stop shoot from there. Take a step in.
She's already proven she can hit it. We watched her in warm-up knock it down. Already hit one here in the game. Wow, nice pass down low off the windows. Good. Nice finish and dish. Lindley Ligon, the sophomore, with the bucket.
Zigzag pass that worked well there.
Here's Elmore. Kicks to the corner for three. He's got it! Three-pointer from Randy Stewart. And we are tied at half 100.
For the first time since 12-12, we are tied again.
PA has hit their last 5 shots from the floor. Ligon, runner in the lane. Landry gets it to go to Queen, quickly back in front.
What a game, back and forth.
These two teams are putting together a show. Another 3 from PA. That's too strong. Nice job by Lyle to secure the rebound. Gives it off to her sister, and she's going to walk it up. Deep 3 from the right wing. Off the mark from Ligon. A rebound pulled in by Stewart.
A little quick, 3.5 minutes left here.
Got a timeout coming on the next dead ball. I wonder what the legs are like with a game with this kind of emotion. You do get the added timeouts, but they're leaving it all out there. Another 3 is too strong from Stewart. And a nice rebound by Landry Ligon, and the Queens out with it with a 2-point lead.
Getting late.
Fouls not an issue as of right now. Something we'll pay attention to in the final 3. Speaking of 3s, that one's well too strong, and Greenlee Elmore tracks it down for another rebound, so she's officially got a double-double. And she's fouled, and we're going to step aside. Greenlee Elmore's got 21 points, 10 rebounds for Pulaski Academy, and the Lady Bruins are going to have possession after we step aside. The Queen clinging to a 2-point lead. The 4A Girls State Championship as good as we expected. Somebody's taking home a title in 3 minutes.
This broadcast is underwritten, in part by...
Summerwood Sports Complex in Bryant features 4 courts across 2 gyms, located off Interstate 30, offering space for tournaments, practices, and training. Proud to support the Arkansas Activities Association and Arkansas PBS. More at summerwoodsports.com.
This month in Passport on the PBS app.
I'm in my 80s, so I haven't got time to waste. This series is all about the things that really matter to me.
I'll visit orchards, vineyards, and farmers markets, where I'll show you how to choose the very best ingredients.
I'm so excited to take you on a delicious journey through my native country.
These and other shows from Arkansas PBS are available with Passport on the PBS app.
A reminder, DVD copies of these state championship games are available from M&M Productions. More information at mmproductions.net.
This may be a game you want to watch over and over, even if you don't have an attachment to either the Queen or Pulaski Academy. It's been that good of a contest. The Queen's got the lead, PA's got the basketball. 2:55 to play, all you can ask for. Championship on the line. We're going to get it into the backcourt. This is Madison Sanders.
Here we go.
Both sides on their feet. Give and go. Here's Elmore. Turnaround jumper in the lane and rolls off the rim. Battle for the rebound, pulled out by Johnston. Ball's deflected. Lyle. Pitch ahead. Great job. Landry Ligon all alone. Lyle tracks it down. Ligon gets the run out. Tough pass there. Pulaski Academy got to settle it down a little bit. Elmore drive, pull up jumper in the lanes. Good. Greenlee Elmore having herself a day. She's got 23.
She's doing everything she can for her team right now. Woo. 2-point game, 2 minutes left.
Lyles got it. Hands off to Landry Ligon. Swing it around. Goes baseline. Lyle, nice pass underneath. Wide open was Ellie Morphew and gets it to go. Another 4-point lead.
There's a big one, a little insurance here.
Kick out wide open in the corner. Can't get the shot to fall. Sophia Boyd had a good look at it. Coach Becky Yarborough telling her defense to get up. 90 seconds to play here in this 4A girls title game. Lyle all the way to the rim. Shot blocked from behind, but they're going to say she was hacked. She's got a chance to earn them at the foul line.
Tough call. From one angle, it may be clean, but we'll see here.
Got 2 defenders there. Yep, right there on the arm.
She definitely did.
Yep. So we got a timeout. Coach Yarborough is going to talk about it with the troops. 1:24 to play. 2 shots coming up for the Queen. Chance to add to this 4-point lead.
Wow, so much effort and energy to fight all the way back. You know, and now you find yourself at the point of the game when you're still down by 4 and gonna have to make some plays on D2. Gonna have to get a couple of stops, maybe force a turnover. They haven't forced many, have they? 2 for the whole game. Steals for Pulaski.
One thing we'll have to pay attention to as we wind it down is the foul situation. Yep. Stewart and Sanders, number 3 and 4 for Pulaski Academy, both have 4 fouls. That's the only Lady Bruins in foul trouble. On the other side, Shaylin Lyle does have the 4 fouls. She picked that up in the 3rd quarter. She's been clean here in the 4th. Morphew has 3 for the Queen, and that's really the only trouble for the Lady Leopards. So 4 fouls each on Lyles, Shaylin from the Queen, and Sanders Stewart for PA. Possession arrow is pointing towards the Lady Bruins should we need it. Timeouts. PA's out of them. So they're going to have to play a clean basketball game over the final minute 24. They cannot stop the clock. The Queen has 3. There's your game reset. Jessie Lyle to the foul line for a pair of free throws. She's 1 of 1 from the stripe. She's struggled from the floor, though. 3 of 13 here this afternoon. That one's good. No struggles there. No. So it's a 5-point contest. Either way, it's still going to be a 2-possession game. Second free throw is also good. Knocks him down. Just lost the handle of it there, did PA. Randy Stewart just dribbled it and gave it away.
Just a mistake.
See if the Queen wants to work the clock a little bit with this 6-point lead.
I would think so now.
PA's going to have to foul 3 more times to send D Queen to the stripe. But this pick, all thought we were going to get a steal, but a whistle and a foul called on Stewart, and she's just fouled out of the contest.
There's a foul.
That's a good call. Some contact there. So she fouls out. So now if you're PA, you think about, okay, do you start giving up the fouls and send the Queen to the line? Probably so. We've got 2 more fouls will do it. We've got 3 personal fouls here in the 4th. Stewart exits the game with 16 points, 6 of 13 shooting, 9 rebounds.
Just bad pass.
All the way to the backcourt. She's hounded. Is Lyle, tries to get up to her sister, turns it over. The shot's rejected. Shaylin Lyle rallies back for the block. Putback won't go for PA. They get another chance of it. It's taken away. Jessie Lyle with the steal into the front court, and she's fouled from behind. What a sequence of events. Both sides playing a little defense to the steal, but look at this effort after the turnover.
Oh, man. That was a great block.
Shaylin Lyle comes out of nowhere and erases it.
Greenlee, too, coming in. So tremendous block.
To Queen's got it. You got to believe that PA is going to give up a foul here. Here comes a double team. They're going to, PA maybe look to play it out. The Queen's content with just working it around, work some of that clock. 6-point lead. And now we got a shove, and that's going to send the Queen to the foul line. So there's going to be 2 shots after the foul by Elmore, just her 2nd personal. So the Queen crowd really getting into it now. As Jessie Lyle is back at the foul line.
She hits 1 here. It's a 3-possession game.
She's 3 of 3 from the stripe today. The Queen has not missed a free throw up to this point. 9 of 9. Announcer curse is not real, JB, I promise you.
Not when you do it, at least.
So 7-point game, as you just mentioned. Now it's a 3-possession contest.
Yep.
Perfect from the strike. 8-point lead for the Queen.
Got to make some magic happen fast.
3 in the corner, that's short. The Queen gets the rebound. PA's got to give up a foul. Precious time's ticking off. Chambers has it on the far side, and they finally do get fouled, and she's going to head to the strike. Well, the Queen faithful is starting to get into it.
About to win their second state championship.
Southwest Arkansas about to take home some hardware. They can hang on to this one. 2003 was the only other time the Lady Leopards were here in the championship game. They won the championship that year. This has been a really, really good contest.
It has. It's been a fun game.
Pulaski Academy had a bad quarter, but they rallied back. The Queen handled that run and able to answer with another one here in the fourth. And the Lady Leopards about to finish it off with the title. 10 seconds, deep three. That's off the mark, put back by Elmore is good. And now the Queen can run it out. They're not going to foul the Queen. Lady Leopards, for the first time since 2003, are your state champions. What a performance here in the fourth quarter, JB, for the Queen to handle that run, handle the response from PA, and make a run at their own to the end.
I mean, it was a championship quarter. You know, they played so well in the first half, but still needed to throw some knockout punches because Pulaski hadn't lost all year. Again, not to make it all about the Queen. Pulaski played a heck of a second half, made it a game down the stretch, but it was the Queen ultimately with the energy, the defense, and the timely buckets, and they won the title and they deserved it.
Trophy presentation coming up. Stick around. The Queen's your 4A Girls State Champion.
This broadcast is underwritten in part by...
For over 70 years, Farm Bureau Insurance has offered coverage for automobiles, homes, farms, and lives across Arkansas. Proud to support the Arkansas Activities Association. More at afbic.com.
Join the ranks of corporate sponsors and business partners at Arkansas PBS. Your support will shine a light on your business with recognition on air and at major community events like Family Day. Plus, our viewers love the businesses that underwrite their favorite programs. Showcase your company while making a meaningful impact on lifelong learning. Partner with Arkansas PBS to build a brighter future for our state.
You had a pretty hard life. He was an excellent example of the tenacity of Arkansas.
The 9 children who were with you in Little Rock.
The most significant female.
They're just a little kid from wherever.
The straw came through my window.
How do you feel it was worth it?
Thursday, March 20th at 7 p.m.
Are you ready for Quiz Bowl 2025? It's the 40th year of the most exciting academic competition in Arkansas, and it is live right here on Arkansas PBS. It's the Arkansas Governor's Academic Competition Quiz Bowl State Championship. Schools from all over the state square off right here in this studio to see who will come out on top. Don't miss a single question. Tune in or stream on the PBS app. Saturday, April 26th, starting at 9 a.m.
Find out what your heirlooms, antiques, and unique collectibles are worth.
Oh, you're not the only artist, sweetheart.
For the filming of Arkansas Treasures, your contribution of $100 million.
The hunt is on. Where is it?
Where is what? Why are you wearing that fedora?
Arkansas Treasures is back for the second season. I'm not going to miss it this time.
Well, I think it's back that...
What's in your attic? Find out what your antiques and unique collectibles are worth. Join us for the filming of Arkansas Treasures. Guarantee your spot by calling now or visiting our website. Your treasure may be worth more than you know.
From classrooms to communities, Arkansas PBS is making a difference every day, preparing our youngest learners.
What's the next clue?
Educating our teachers. Providing public safety. Informing the public.
On the next Arkansas Week.
And celebrating Arkansas, its people, and its history. Through the partnership of our viewers, members, and community leaders, Arkansas PBS will continue to serve as a beacon of educational excellence and a platform for the stories that matter to Arkansans. Arkansas PBS, making a difference.
There you go, to Queen, the Leopards getting it done and winning their second ever state championship. 4A girls took the title over Pulaski Academy. Your final score was 62-54. I want to remind you all official championship apparel and memorabilia for the season are available at ArkansasHighSchoolSports.com. And we're going to take a moment here while we can to have a conversation with the state champion head coach. And of course, you get to this point in the year, you got to give it up. Brett Burgess excited. And Coach, thank you for joining us. Congrats on the season. I'll turn that down for you a little bit in your ears. And look, it was one of those games that was not over until the very late stages.
Absolutely. PA is undefeated for a reason. I mean, they're ecstatic. They're well coached, a great team. It come down to the wire. Two really good basketball teams that competed to the end, and we're fortunate enough to turn around and make the right plays, enough to turn around and get the win.
You knew they were going to make a run at you. Obviously, you got a 10-point lead at half. Shaylin goes down with that fourth foul in the third quarter. That's when they made the run. What was with your team that was able to withstand that and answer with their own?
Well, that's what it is. We had to get people step up. Jesse, Emma, and Landry all stepped up during that run, made some really good plays. We weathered the storm until we could get her back in there, and then once she's back in there, she's a different maker. I mean, we're a different team when she's on the court.
What's it mean for your program to win the whole thing moving forward?
Oh, it's unreal. I was at the Queen for 10 years, and then I left for 4, and we come back. To do this at a place I love so much, I mean, it means so much. I watched these kids grow up. I had them in elementary PE, and now to come back and finish it off the right way is just, I mean, it doesn't get better than that.
First championship in 22 years for the Queen. Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Great spot. Brett Burgess giving you a feel for it. And now we get some of the highlights from this tremendous performance in the background. As we see some of that, congratulations to Shaylin Lee, state champion. Shaylin amongst the highlights here with some big shots. We just saw a shot come in from the left wing and the right wing. Look, tell me about your team, what it's like to cap it with a title. Yeah.
There's being back here with these girls my senior year, it's going all the way like this. We all really wanted it, and I wouldn't have wanted it any other way with these girls.
This atmosphere was unreal. The town of the Queen showed up. What does it mean to have that kind of support from your community?
Oh, this community, these past 4 weeks ever since we got to regionals, and even before season started, they have so much faith in us, and there's no doubt about it. We couldn't have done it without them.
What about the last couple minutes of the game? It was getting tight, right, Shaylin? So you had to buckle down. What was the team mentality to close it out and win the title?
Going into timeouts, we were telling each other, you know what, 0-0, come out just like we started, stay calm, handle the pressure. We did just that.
Shaylin Lyle, your state tournament MVP. Congratulations. Go celebrate with your team.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
What an effort from Shaylin Lyle. Really impressive to see her go out and have some success. Don't forget, you can celebrate the championship with the Queen. Get your official championship apparel and memorabilia for this season. It's available at ArkansasHighSchoolSports.com, courtesy of Image One. Congratulations to the Queen. A big-time effort in the fourth quarter. And they get the job done as they take down Pulaski Academy. But we are just getting warmed up here today in Hot Springs. The next game, Morrilton and Mills, a rematch of the regional championship. The Devil Dogs and Comets going to tip off in about 16 minutes from now. So a little later than expected, about 16 minutes for tip-off from Morrilton and Mills. For my tag team partner, Josh Bertuccini, I'm Bobby Swafford. Thanks for tuning in today. But don't change the channel. Morrilton and Mills, your 4A Boys Championship coming up. To the Queen Lady Leopards get it done, 62-54 over Pulaski Academy, as you've been watching the Centennial Bank State Basketball Championship on Arkansas PBS Sports.